G'day guys, we're down the creek today, me and Frenchy. We've come back to where we were crevicing 2 days ago. We were able to get out for a couple of hours today, so I think we got here about 9:30. It's about 11:30 now and we're pretty much done. So it's only been 2 hours of digging. I'll show you what we've been doing, or what I've been doing. And yeah, hopefully, and I'm going to just do a throw some water in. I'll show you the area and then I'll tell you what I'm going to actually do here. Okay, so that's the hole that I did the other day. I dug some gravels out of there, and no, not there, here. So I dug that, and then I did one pan out of here. And we laughed about it because I said, if I put this on YouTube, people are going to go, nah, you're just salting your pan, that's rubbish. It never happened. 100% it did happen. It was approximately a third of the gold. I ended up with 1.58 grams. And I reckon half a gram just come out of there. I ended up bringing, you probably know that I brought some buckets home that I showed, like this. I ended up with 0.34, I believe. So it was pretty much nearly 2 grams. And that was for digging that hole there and a little bit of this area. So today what's happened is I've creviced it all along here, working all the crevices down to the bedrock with my brush, all over there as well, all over there. Done a couple of test pans, got a little bit of gold. I'm now going to fill my buckets up with water. I'm going to bait pump this area that I've worked, and hopefully I'm going to show you just the results of that. So let me get some water, let me fill this up, let me bait pump it all, and let's see what happens. I'll show you that pan, and then I've got 5 buckets, 5 10-litre buckets pretty much of dirt. Frenchy's gone up the creek. I'll show you where he's been working. So the other day he worked here, worked a bit there, he worked a bit there. He's been working in this bedrock. He's just washed it down and bait pumped and got a few bits. He worked in that bit just along there as well the other day. So it's funny, you know, you'll get to one bit and it's crazy and the next bit won't be so good, and it's not everywhere, but the amount of gold we're getting out of a little area like this is insane. So give me a chance. I'm going to wash all this down, and hopefully I'm showing you some gold in a pan soon. Okay, so I showed you this stuff before. It's just too hot. Sock! Look how much ground I moved.
You did that with a high banker.
If I'm called the high banker, that's my new name. If you're going to call me a high banker, then I'm a high banker. Better than being called the shovel dog.
Yeah, well that's true.
Oh, and I got a big leech. I don't know where he come from. He tried to kill me. Never seen a leech bleeding like that. But big bastard. So I've sucked as much as I can. I've just lost all energy. It's all good. I can come back here. Hopefully I'm going to try and do this as live as possible. So I've just thrown the screen there. That's the pan. You'll see what I've got. This is going to be a little bit I'm buggered. Oh, I think I'm going to have to bring my gazebo here and set it up over me, and then that way I can shade myself and maybe a fan. Yeah, it might help. Might help. Alright. Two hands in here. Just break down this clay as much as I can. Even though it's gone through the screen, there's still...
It's thick.
Yeah.
So you can only describe it as old clay, like it just doesn't want to break down.
Yeah, it's but it's full of gravels, which is a good thing.
Yep, certainly.
Now, as you can see, it's just creating mud. Love some flowing water. Can't wait till this place is actually flowing.
Well, even just trying to pan in here earlier, you could feel it thickening up.
Oh,
like a good gravy.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, but look, it's been probably worth the 2 hours. I think we've been here about 2 hours.
Yep.
Max, most of the time. I think I've done 2 test pans, only because Frenchy started test panning, and one pan is getting gold, one pan wasn't great. Nothing like what we got the other day. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if we just come in here with too many ideas, too much thinking, overthinking the place a bit. I don't know if that's the case. Now, 2 days ago, the last pan I did here, as I said, was I'm thinking at least a third of the gold, which was at least half a gram. So I've moved probably a similar, I think I've moved a little bit more ground today. I don't know, I've only got 4 buckets of screen gravels. The other day I took 5 buckets of screen gravels. The other day I took 4 buckets home. And did 8 pans while I was here, 7 or 8. I can't really remember.
I reckon I did no more than 8 pounds yesterday. And I got half a gram.
Again,
no, yesterday, the day before.
He's confusing me, you know, he's telling me it's yesterday. If I did this much work in 2 days, I'll be in bed for the next 3. It's not easy work. Crevicing like this, removing overburden, getting down, brushing everything down. Alright, I'm seeing gold already at the top. Like right there, I'm seeing a piece of gold.
Oh, yep.
Look there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just coming up everywhere, so I've got to be careful with this. We're going to come back and we're going to dig this area because we know 100% we've probably dropped a gram in here.
Yeah, easy.
If not more. Like we're just...
And it's the lowest point, like it's still wet.
We're rushing. We're rushing. We're trying to reveal gold. We're doing test pans. We're thinking, oh, okay, if this one's good, I'm going to dig there. If this is this, there's just too many different ideas coming in our heads at the moment, and we're just looking for that magical pan to come out. Hopefully,
chasing the dragon, mate. That's what we're doing.
Oh. Look, if this is anywhere close to what I got in.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Let me zoom in on that.
Yeah, look.
It's starting to come out.
Is that a leech? Like, there was a leech in my bucket the other day. I didn't even see it. One of the Aaron actually spotted it. I had to go back through the video and look. I went, there is a leech.
I don't know how he spotted that. It was just like...
That's a miracle.
It's almost like a ghost was moving.
Oh, yeah, like I rewatched it and I couldn't see it. And then he sent me a screenshot of where the leech was, and then I looked over the video and zoomed it in on my phone, and
I can see the shining.
Is that water up there any clearer?
A tiny little bit.
Let's go there because it's going to be better.
I'd go right there.
Yeah, it's better. So we think there's gold here as well, but it's wet and we're dry screening. We should be wet screening really, but we just don't have that.
Just not enough water.
No, it's getting too dirty too quickly, and we're like, this is stupid because I've just gone into
oh yeah,
I've just gone into the shade, which is not going to help. So
no, this can see it.
Let's just pan it back. So that's the first bit of real lead that I've got.
Yeah.
It's not as good as I thought.
That's an average pan of what we were doing yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, you knew yesterday.
The other day. Hey, my hat.
Hey. Yesterday. Your wife's going to be thinking, you weren't here yesterday.
My boss is going to think, I thought I saw you at work yesterday. What are you doing up the fucking creek?
There you go.
Yeah,
so
bad.
there you have it.
That was a bit more work for...
That was just... Yesterday. That was bait pumping, all right? That was the last little bit of bait pumping. I didn't get it all, I know now. I'm not even close to it. I bought the short little bait pump. I didn't have my big one. I didn't have the extension with the trap. So I haven't got in everywhere. But, there you go. So we're getting some nice chunky gold. I'm going to leave it there. We've got... I'll give you an example of what we've got here. I'll take you down and show you. Alright, well, I won't go all the way, but the bend's probably another 15 metres, alright, before we get to a bend. We've got this run all the way along here. Now, there's 100%. This is all bedrock. We've just got to get rid of all this overburden. As you can see, this is probably about a 50-60 metre run. Me and Frenchy are going to retire here, I think. I don't think we're going to be able to dig this ground in a lifetime. So, once you start getting down here, and what we're working on is this side, because the creek actually opens up. There's a nice big bench just up here where we think a bit of a vortex is happening. And where we're working in this, where you think it's stripped bedrock, still has a lot of overburning, 1 or 2 inches down, like what I've sort of been digging there. It's just loaded with gold. And then just over there, straight ahead in the middle of the screen, you'll see it's starting to bank up again. That's a lot more work. Now I'm going to have to dig a metre down to get to the bedrock, but there's going to be some good gold trapped there as well. So yeah, we've got lots of ground to work. Probably be doing some videos out here in the future, and got a lot of stuff to do. I've done a bit of testing of equipment at home as well, so there'll be some new equipment videos coming out as well very soon, once I just work out a couple of little things I need to do. And the screen, the shaker screen, is going to get a massive upgrade, and yeah, wait for that one, guys. That's going to be a total game changer for an area like this. We're just going to be able to just shovel like idiots, like we have today. We've been doing a lot of cleaning. I'm going to leave it there. Hope you have enjoyed it. Should only hopefully be about a 15-minute video, and I'll try and get something up of the gold I'll recover from these buckets. Alright, until the next time, see you all later.